Hi guys, I am showing you how I made those hydrangeas. So I'm going to tilt this camera down just a little bit. So basically you are going to need 8 coffee filters, and it's going to be, whatever one you want. You can use the recycled one, or you can use the white ones, whatever one you want to use. But you're going to need 8 of these, and then what you do is it calls for 8 for 1 hydrangea. So what you do is you take 2, you're going to fold it in half like this. Let me tilt this down a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. So you're going to fold it in half like this, then you're going to fold it again like this, and when you fold it this time like that, what I do is I stick my finger here in that opening to kind of make sure I get all these layers right here, and I'm just going to cut, not all the way down, just probably about that much. So I'm going to cut that just like that, and then I'm going to fold it again, and then I'm going to do the same thing, put my finger there, kind of hold them together because I want to get all of these, and I'm going to cut it again. Alright, and then I'm going to fold it one more time. I'm going to do the same thing, stick my finger right in there to kind of have that opened, and I'm going to cut it again. Alright, so then you've got something that looks like this. And it's still all connected down here at the bottom. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do a little flower. Very simple. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then you're going to do kind of like a little stem. And that's all you're going to do right there, like that. Make sure you can see that. Alright. And what I like to do is, because you're going to do 2 at a time, like this. So I like to complete all of them so I can have one ready to go. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to trim this up, and I'll be back and I will have one trimmed so I can show you. Alright, so after you cut them, they're going to look like this, and don't worry about them being perfect because that doesn't really matter. So once you get them cut, then you're going to open them up, and they're going to look like this, and then you're just going to stack them on top of each other and just kind of, turn them to where they're not perfectly aligned. And when you open them up, move this so you can see, just kind of be careful, do it gently when you open it up so it doesn't tear off your legs. And you're going to open it up, kind of almost looks like a snowflake, and then you're going to separate it, and you're just going to stack them on top like so. And there is this is what it's going to look like right here. So here is your flower starting to form. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it like this, kind of fold it in half. And then what I'm going to do with my glue gun, I'm going to fold this one time, almost kind of like a cone. You can see that. And then I'm going to get a little glue, and I'm going to glue it right there on that little seam right there. Kind of glue it shut right there. And there you have your hydrangea. And on the next video I will show you how to dye it the color that you want. Alrighty, be right back. Okay, so once you glue your flower together in the back, then I would recommend you putting on some gloves, because I like using the food coloring. and then you kind of mix whatever colors you're wanting. So I did a little orange with some water, and this one is straight. I just added some blue and red. I think I did a little yellow in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip this in this orange one first. You just kind of want to saturate it in there. And then I'm going to come to this one here, and I'm kind of going to do the edges here. And that's pretty much it for the flower. You can just play around with it, and that is it. And then I put it in a pan, and then I stick it in the oven for probably about 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes, and 300. And I would just kind of check it periodically because this is going to dry really quick. And then once it dries, you will see it. You'll be able to crunch it up a little. And then what I like to do for the realistic stems, I tried doing the leaves with these. I just didn't like the way that they looked. So I like using stems from artificial flowers. So I bought these hydrangeas at the Dollar General. So what I've done is I just go ahead and pop the head off, and then I'll keep that and I'll use that for something else. And then I keep these here, and then once this dries, I go ahead and insert it on the top there, and then I use just a little floral tape just to go around the bottom of it. And that is all you have to do. And let me show you again the finished product. And there you go. Look how pretty that is. It looks very, very real, and it's just so pretty. And it's so much fun to play with the colors. So there you have it. And as you can see, the leaves just look realistic with the artificial leaves on there, opposed to trying to do it with this paper. But you can try it too. It's up to you. But there you go. Alrighty. I hope you have fun, because these are addictive. Once you start, you just don't want to stop making them. And also another tip, when I do dry them, or if I want to hang them up and they're not completely dry yet, I take a little clothespin, I kind of make a little hanger for it, and then I clip it on there. Once it comes out of the oven, if it's not all the way dry underneath, you can just hang it somewhere and it'll dry it the rest of the way. And that is all she wrote. Alrighty, thank you. Bye-bye.